Welcome back. I'm Alex Kramer. It's now time to take a look at your latest business headlines. Well, all across the U.S., thousands of hotel workers from major hotel chains, including Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, have all gone on strike due to stalled contract negotiations. So the strike is driven by demands for better wages, improved working conditions, and increased job security. Union representatives such as Gwen Mills, president of Unite Here, saying in a statement, quote, "We're on strike because the hotel industry has gotten off track. Workers aren't making enough to support their families. Many can no longer afford to live in the cities that they welcome guests to." So for more on that, we're going to welcome President of Strollmark LLC, Hillary Fordwich. Hillary, good morning. Okay, so I just quickly was looking at a lot of the cities that these strikes are happening. Seattle, Boston, San Francisco, all ironically enough, sanctuary cities. So are the poor policy decisions such as implementing sanctuary cities really to blame for this strike possibly?
Well, pleasure to be back with you, Alex. I don't know if they're to blame, but they're 100%, you're right, a component of this because hotels have contracts to house those illegals. So, of course, there's this squash not only on occupancy, but on obviously the services because they're asked to do things and provide services in situations that aren't exactly as sanitary as they've always been. One of the main sticking issues is also the pre-COVID policies were never reinforced or reestablished. Sorry, that means that obviously during COVID, hotel chains were charging guests if you wanted your room cleaned, but those additional costs with the money that they made wasn't passed on ever to any of these workers. So they're complaining about the conditions, that the conditions have not really improved. They're understaffed, overworked, and yes, you're right, the pressure from those illegals in those cities has really added to the kind of work they're being asked to do.
Yeah, these democratic policies are hurting almost every single industry. Hillary, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Always a pleasure having you on.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Pleasure.